The name came from 1964, when these programs were instituted by the Department of Education, and Congress was going to put some money aside for to finance education for students who were low income and first in their families to go to college or to attempt to go to college. And they created 3 programs. That's where the word TRIO comes. One was to work with students with talent, students who could possibly go to college in middle school, and the program was called Talent Search. The second one was for high school kids who also were promising students that could probably go to college, and that was Upper Bound. And the third one for college students, student support services. Sometimes we go to classes and talk to students and tell them about TRIO. We have posters all over. Financial aid sends a flyer or a brochure and an application to all the students who qualify for financial aid. In admissions, the advisors, when they're visiting with the students and they know that they are low income or they are first generation, or if they're taking pre-college or remedial classes, they tell them about TRIO. So they come to see us. And they have to complete a very detailed application. In that application, we try to determine if the student really qualifies for TRIO or not. If they qualify for TRIO, we contact them immediately, let them know that they qualify, and invite them to come for an interview. The low income is I think that it's the census, the Office of the Census, that determines what is the level that it's considered qualifying for TRIO. The other thing is if you have a disability, a learning or a physical disability that could in some way be in the way for you to be able to be successful in school. And the other thing is, if before you turn 18, no one who was taking care of you when you were growing up, whether it was your parents, your guardians, your grandparents, if they didn't complete a 4-year degree, then you are considered first generation college student. Those 3 qualifications. Another one that is not as strong is if you are a veteran. But we do have problems recruiting students. Some students are shy. I don't know. I really have not come up with an explanation, because I think it's a great program, and I think that you don't have to invest more than half an hour once during the time you're TRIO, and every semester, yes, you have to come, and we look at how are you doing, where are you going, make sure that you're going in the right direction. But maybe we need better communication. We need to get our information out there in a more accessible, more clear way. Well, nothing is secure in life, right? First of all. But Congress is the one who established the act that provides the money for the TRIO programs. So for the TRIO to go away, it would have to take an action of Congress saying that the TRIO programs are going to disappear. I don't think that it could happen, because the need for these kind of programs is still there. So it could go away if, for us, for Central Wyoming College, if we did not fulfill our goals or our objectives. For instance, we are supposed to be serving 410 students. If we consistently were serving less than 410, they could take that against us. We have to submit it's a 5-year grant. We established in our grant some goals on what percentage of our students are going to graduate, what percentage of our students are going to be in good academic standing, what percentage of our students are going to be retained from 1 year to the next one, and what percentage of our students are going to transfer to a 4-year institution. If we consistently, year after year, do not meet our goals, I think that would take the grant away from us. So I hope that we don't have students who do not know what's TRIO. I hope that there are students who do not, complete the spectrum of the services that they can get from TRIO. And that is very possible. Academic support. We start with checking what is it that you want to do. If you're pursuing an associate's degree only, we will work with you in one way. But if you tell us from the beginning, and we will ask you, do you want to continue your education? Do you want to transfer? If we know that you are pursuing a bachelor's degree, we work with you in a very different way. We will start asking you what bachelor's degree you want. Personal support, it's related to that non-cognitive. It helps students meet other students. We keep them informed on clubs that they may be interested on. We try to become their friends, but of course it's not the same thing to have a friend in the staff position that have a classmate who is your friend or a roommate. Those are the friends that you are needing a lot when you're in college. Special opportunities are, so we will keep you informed immediately when scholarships come out. We will let you know that there are these scholarships. We will give you some training or some tips, but we are here. And many students who may not qualify for TRIO could still use lots of the benefits or the services, like the tutoring, for instance. The tutors are there for every single college student. Everybody, without distinction of anything, is allowed to go there and work with the tutors.
There's a lot that tutors do. Primarily, we're there to assist students with any academic problems that they're having. And so we've got math tutors and science tutors, criminal justice, health, all of the different subjects. And we're there for students to come to and ask us about different problems that they're having or assignments, or sometimes we're just there to proofread a paper, and whatever they're struggling with, we help them. Tutors in the tutor lab can usually find the right place for you to go. There are sometimes that students will come in and they'll be wanting help with a certain subject, and I may tutor that subject, but I'm not as familiar with the concept that they're inquiring about as I'd like to be. In that instance, I'll either try and research that subject independently and get back to the student, or if we don't have anyone for that subject, which is pretty rare, we always suggest that they keep in touch with their instructors. It's hard to pick out one experience. There's been so many. It's really great to just see someone that comes in and they're usually confused and maybe upset with themselves because they just are frustrated that they can't understand something, or they're just lost. And being able to explain it to them and seeing them actually grasp the concept, they're usually really excited and really happy about it, so it's awesome to see them.
I want to make sure that they know exactly all the things that they can get out of TRIO, because I want them to get all the services. I want them to use the program. But the ones who are eligible and they are not TRIO right now, what would I tell them? I will tell them, if you cannot come, tell me where you are and I'll go and find you.